So right now it's the Lions and the Rams. But as I keep on saying it, man, I want to thank the Dallas Cowboy fans for once again doing what they always do, and that's choking the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys are horrendous, and y'all are pathetic. And I want to thank y'all for giving us a chance to let's say the Rams win today. We get to play the Rams at home, right? And they got a ram. Oh, the Rams just scored a touchdown. Nice. Puka Nakua with a touchdown. But listen, I told Cowboy fans this, and they didn't want to listen to me. I told y'all that Dak Prescott is the greatest quarterback in the NFL. And, I think you need to extend him. I'm never going to say don't extend a guy that's 2-5 in the playoffs. I mean, that's something to accomplish. 2-5. I mean, the fact that you only won 2 games in the playoffs, it's absolutely crazy that the Cowboys should not. The Cowboys should definitely extend Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott should definitely be extended, and I hope the guy to keep Mike McCarthy. I hope they keep all these bums on the DeMarcus Lawrence, CeeDee Lamb, all these guys. They don't deserve to go to any other team. I think they should stay in Dallas because that's where the trash has always been, in Dallas. It's crazy. Y'all were talking a lot of shit, and I told y'all Jordan Love was going to send you home. And it's funny that there's a lot of fans who now say, "Oh, I believe that." Nah, man. Listen, bro. Everybody was so saying the Packers were not going to win this game. I had faith in Jordan Love. Jordan Love was going to get it done because I knew the Packers. I knew what type of team they were. I had a glimpse of watching them when the Eagles were not playing against the Saints, and I saw how they can put points on the board. They were a young football team, and I just had to look at your track record. If you go back and watch it, the Dallas Cowboys can't beat the Packers. The Packers own them. Um, Here's the thing, bro, and I said it from the beginning. The Dallas Cowboys don't know how to win playoff games. But I hope the guy you stand your quarterback, man. I mean, can we just take a minute to just sit back and enjoy this? Just sit back and enjoy the moment. Sit back and enjoy the beat down that they got. They got the shit beat out of them today, man. I mean, they got blown out. It was that bad where Dallas Cowboy fans were actually leaving the stadiums. I really don't want to hear from y'all ever again talk about my quarterback. And don't even show up on Monday trying to hope we lose. Because then if we lose, y'all lost. And if we win, guess who we get to play? Not the 49ers. Because guess what? You also helped us. We don't got to play the 49ers. The Packers get to play the 49ers. If you told me that the Dallas Cowboys were going to get the number one, the number 2 seed, and we were going to get the number 1 seed, I mean not the number 1 seed, if we were going to get the last seed, and they go out there and they stink it versus the Packers, I would have definitely taken your bet because the Cowboys can't win playoff games against the Packers. That's who the Packers own is the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones needed to extend Dak Prescott. I feel like Brett Prescott should be extended. Uh, I want Dak Prescott to get a huge extension. There's no point in drafting a quarterback. I hope the guy that you think Trey Lance is the guy because he ain't the guy. Okay. I'm glad the Dallas Cowboys are mediocre, and I want to thank all the Cowboy fans for welcoming me in their arms as we saw the funeral today. I mean, y'all bums, really. I can't feel bad for y'all. When you were laughing at my quarterback, I know Voch Lombardi's upset. He thought he was going to the NFC Championship. You thought you were playing the Rams. You thought you were playing the Lions. Did you really think that? You thought, right? You thought, right? What does that Cowboy fan say in my last live stream when Stu was on there? You woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Too bad it didn't happen. Y'all went home. You got Cowboy fans actually thinking Dak Prescott, it's not his fault. Well, hold up. He threw a pick 6. How's that not his fault? See, they never want to hold the quarterback accountable. It's hilarious. Who do y'all think you really were? I love it, man. The Lions, whether we play the Lions or the Rams, first of all, we got to take care of business. I know we got an important game tomorrow night, right? We got to go out there. We got to. There's something to play for now, right? And there always was, but when you look at it now, let's say the Packers do the unthinkable and they send the 49ers home and we beat the Rams. Guess who's back in the Super Bowl? All you had to do, Dallas, was win your games. This was the easy path to a Super Bowl, and you couldn't even get it done. The weakest conference, you lost to Jordan fucking Love, man. Y'all got blown out by fucking Jordan fucking Love. Dak Prescott is the greatest quarterback. I think you should suspend him. Cowboys face won't answer my calls. I try to call him. He won't pick up. I try to text him. No response back. I want to make sure he's okay. Cowboys face, if you can give me a signal that you're in this channel still, I just want to make sure you're okay. I know it hurts, man, to watch your Dallas Cowboys lose another playoff game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to send my condolences to the Dallas Cowboy fans because they had a hard season. Hey, man, I just wanted to let y'all know that the funeral will be on Monday for the Dallas. Well, the funeral is already on Sunday. I mean, the funeral was already happening, and I want to thank y'all for attending the Cowboys funeral. Thank you for all the Cowboy fans who attended their own funeral. The players attended their own funeral. Dak showed up in black, and he looked like he was ready to play in his funeral. The Dallas Cowboys are who they are. Trash. I don't know why y'all thought you were going anywhere. Y'all weren't going anywhere in the first place. Who did y'all really think you were? You know what I'm saying? Who did y'all think you were? I mean, did y'all think you were actually going to win a game, a playoff game? Y'all thought. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought. Y'all thought. Look at the quarterback. Look at that beautiful quarterback. That guy you're gonna be standing. Look at it. Ooh, look at that shit. Oh. You want to see some plays from the Cowboys funeral today? Take a look at that. Look at that. Let's take a look at the Cowboys team. Look at that. Y'all bums. Let's continue. Oh, this is my favorite one. Look at that. Whoops, right down. That defense was trash, by the way. But this is my favorite part. This is a highlight reel right here. This highlight reel. Look at that. Look at your franchise quarterback, man. Don't ever compare my quarterback to your quarterback ever again. Look at that. Whoop. I don't know where he was. Where was he throwing it to? Who was he throwing it to? Who was Dak throwing it to? Huh? Who was he throwing it to? Get out of here, man. Y'all bums. Y'all bums. All bums. Look at that. Look at that bums. Look at all that bums. Look at the bums getting dragged. It's hilarious, man. Y'all need to really, really, really learn how to win just a game, man. Look at this. All that just to win a division, just to go home, man. Imagine being happy to win a division. See, this is the problem with Cowboy fans, man. Look how they beat the shit out y'all, man. They bullied y'all. They got embarrassed. You talk shit about us losing to the 49ers, the Giants. Look at the Eagles. Jawad Johnson, where's your videos at, dude? Where's your videos at? Where's all that shit talking you were talking about the Eagles, huh? You better hope we don't win a playoff game, because I'm going to tell you right now, if we win a playoff game, we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you, whether we win or not, we're going to the Super Bowl. Because we don't have to play a 49ers. Let's say the 49ers get knocked out. We play the Packers. We can beat Jordan Love. We can beat Jordan Love, man. Just imagine thinking that y'all will actually do something. Who do y'all think you were? Dak Prescott throwing a pick six. You got Cowboy fans actually defending him. It's pathetic, man. how you don't hold your quarterback to accountability. It's pathetic, man, that you won't ever say your quarterback is just trash. But you know what? I hope the guy you stand Dak. I think you should stand Dak. They ain't getting Bill Belichick. Jerry Jones ain't getting Bill Belichick. Here comes the rumors. We need Bill Belichick. The fact that you need to fire up, I thought Mike McCarthy was that guy. So now y'all need Bill Belichick, huh? Look at the record, man. Don't ever compare my quarterback ever again to y'all record, man. Let's see what it says. Dak Prescott playoff loss. Dak Prescott's now 2-5 in his playoff career, tied for the worst record in it. Don't ever compare my quarterback MVP my ass. Who do y'all think you were to ever disrespect my quarterback? Like y'all done something. Who did y'all think you were? The Lions are right now up by 14. But listen, let's say the Eagles beat the Bucks. And I'm just looking at the Bucks. Whoever wins, whether it's the Lions, we play the Lions, or the Rams, it don't matter. As long as we don't play the 49ers. See, if the Cowboys did their part, we would be playing the 49ers. But y'all couldn't even do it. We would actually play y'all, actually. And the fact that y'all can't get it done, your quarterback's 2-5. And you know what your quarterback excuse was? You know what your quarterback excuse was? Let's pull it up real quick. See, don't ever make fun of my quarterback, acting like y'all did something. Our coaches failed you, Dak. Look at these pathetic fans, man. Not the fact that Dak threw a pick six, looked like ass cheeks, didn't show up in the big game. How come it's the coach's fault for Dak throwing a pick six? Whose fault was that? Was that the coach's fault? Was that the coach's fault? Let me know. Was Dak Prescott the reason why they lost? I thought it was the coach's fault, right? It must be, right? Even though Dak threw a pick six, literally right at the defender. Cowboy fans are already blaming the coaches, man. Already blaming the coaches, man. Y'all can't hold your quarterback accountable, and it's crazy. Dude almost had 5 picks today, man. Should have had 5 picks, 2 interceptions, only had 2 pick six. And y'all acting like this guy was good, man. Stop it, man. The problem with Cowboy fans, they don't never hold their quarterback accountable. Dak Prescott today, since we want to talk about my quarterback. Prescott, I was shocked by today the wild card loss to the Packers. Obviously, I didn't play well. How did the Cowboys get past this, finally having playoff success? Wish I had the answer for you. What do you mean? This is who you represent? I think you should keep him. I want Dak extended. I think Dak is great for the Dallas Cowboys. Absolutely trash. Deserve to be with the Cowboys. Don't look at it. Pathetic, man. It's pathetic, man. I'm glad y'all lost that game. Whose fault was that game? Huh? Whose fault? Oh, look, they want to show highlights. How about show the pick six that he threw? How about show the pick six that he threw? This is the problem with Cowboy fans, man. They never hold the quarterback accountable. Y'all want to talk about this and that. The Dallas Cowboys are trash, man. Look who's tied with them. Look at this record, man. Y'all have the look at this. It says the most consecutive playoff appearance without a conference championship game. 13 for the Dallas Cowboys. 13 years since y'all had a conference championship game. But y'all the destiny talk about my team? Y'all bums, man. That's what y'all belong. Y'all bum. And this is what they post, man. This is what the Cowboys post. Imagine a fan and you're watching this. Look at that. Thank you for the ride. Trash. We're not in the same. You're right. We're not in the same division as y'all. We're not in the same. We're not in the same boat as y'all. Because unlike y'all, we win playoff games. And what's going to happen is the Eagles going to go into Tampa Bay. They're going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If I'm Nick Sirianni, I want to motivate my team. Look what the Cowboys just did. They just gave you an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. If the Rams win today, we have a chance to play them at home, in our home. The Rams ain't winning in Philadelphia. We're going to take care of business. We're going to take care of business. Look at the fans, man. Fighting. How about you fight your quarterback, huh? Look at them. Look at them. Childish. Look at that, man. Look like a guy. Look like an instant right there. But look at that. That's the only thing you'll ever see a Super Bowl. It's the only thing you'll ever see a Super Bowl. That's the only thing Dak will ever accomplish. I love it, man. I love it, bro. The Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFC simply because we don't lose playoff games. And what's going to happen is we're going to go to Tampa Bay. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat the living dog shit at them. You have to, right? The Cowboys gave us a great opportunity. Come on, Rams. It's 10-21. Rams need a comeback right now, right? It's only the second quarter. The line. I think we're going to play the Lions if we beat the Buccaneers. But I'm happy as hell that y'all get what you deserve. This what y'all been waiting for, right? I told y'all better win your playoff game, or I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you how I feel about y'all. And y'all didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen. Like the Dallas Cowboy fans need to humble themselves next year. Don't ever talk about the Super Bowl unless you actually see one. Okay? Don't ever talk about NFC Championship game unless you see one. Jerry Jones needs to sit down and actually stop talking about our team. Y'all will never beat us. Never beat us at all. You can talk about winning the division all you want. That's the only thing you accomplished. Puka Nacua just absolutely torched C.J. Gardner-Johnson, by the way. Yo, I never get respect because y'all don't deserve respect, man. Where are these Cowboy fans at? Y'all obviously very quiet. Where are you at? Where are you at? I want to know. Where you at? Because the way the way you were today was absolutely pitiful. Let me change my live stream real quick. Who did y'all think you were? Where did y'all think you were going, huh? Where did y'all think you were going today? Let me change my title, man, because it has football. That's why everybody thinks it's just football. This is a Cowboy roast. I should have posted trashing the Cowboy fans because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting on their behind because they were talking a lot of shit in my comments. The same bitch-ass Cowboy fans that were in my comments don't want to show up now. Oh, it's interesting. Y'all lose a playoff game and you know where to be found, right? That same ones who were telling me that y'all go that we're trash. What the hell were you? What the hell were you today? Trash. That's what you were. Garbage. There we go. Let's change it up my title a little bit. I don't want to ever hear from y'all that y'all dumb boys. Y'all ain't dumb boys. Y'all ain't dumb boys. Y'all fucking trash, man. Y'all in the basement for this why not even in the basement. Y'all deserve to not even be live on television. Matthew Stafford on the center. I think we could beat the Lions. We could beat anybody. We just need better coaching. And it's going to come down to coaching. Listen, we go out there, we play our best, and this is where I'm saying the playoffs. It's a brand new team. The Packers, I don't care what the record was. They beat the Cowboys though, and that's why I say it goes back to coaching, right? You can have all the talent you want, you have to have the coaching to go with it, and that's what the Packers did. They abused the hell out of the Cowboys, man. It was a beatdown, man. It was beautiful to watch, and I love every minute of it, man, because that's who they are. That's who they are, man. They're a joke, man. They're fucking jokes. Dallas Cowboy fans were telling me that Dak Prescott was better than Jalen Hurts. Last time I checked, Dak is now 2-5. And there's the thing, man. I hope the God they stand Dak Prescott. I don't want him to leave because I love it. Anytime Dak Prescott's in the game, I know that Cowboys will lose a playoff game. That's who they are, man. They're mediocre. They're bums. They're trash, man. Horrible. They call themselves America's team, but y'all can't even do anything to become America's team. Y'all don't deserve that title, man. And whoever made that title should be embarrassed. I know he's rotting in his grave right now, if he's still alive. This ain't the same Cowboys team from Jim Johnson. Jim Johnson tried to give you a pep talk, and it didn't matter. I love it, man. Matthew Stafford on the center looks, fires, complete. The Eagles should definitely be hungry now. If the Eagles go out there and they look hungry, they're going to the Super Bowl and winning it. I'm calling it right now. If the Eagles go out there and they blow out the Bucs and they look like a different team, the Eagles will go to the Super Bowl and they'll play the ball in the Ravens. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. You heard it from me right now. If the Eagles go out there and they destroy the Bucs, and that coach staff looks like a different coach staff, the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. You can write their ticket to Las Vegas. We've seen crazy things happen in the playoffs. Touchdown Rams. The Eagles will go to the Super Bowl if we beat the Bucs and we destroy them. Because I don't see anybody stopping us. If we don't got to play the 49ers, unless it's the NFC Championship game. But listen, I mean, the Packers get to play them. Think about it. The Packers get to play the 49ers. We don't got to play the 49ers at all. I don't think so. I got to check the seeding now. But I'm pretty sure we don't got to play the 49ers at all. Thanks to Dallas. Because we got the last seed. So we get to either have the Rams or the Lions. If the Detroit Lions win and we win, we get to play the Lions in Detroit. If the Eagles win and the Rams win today, we get to play the Rams at home against the Rams. And the Rams are not good against the cold. They're not. I mean, you can't write anything. You can't write it better than what it was. This is a beautiful, beautiful way for the Eagles to actually do something. This is beautiful. The Eagles, if they have a chance and they take care of business, they have a chance to go back to the Super Bowl. This team has a team that can win a Super Bowl. I truly believe it. It's the coaching that has to go with it. The Dallas Cowboys are out of the picture. They're out of the picture. The Philadelphia Eagles got to take care. We got to win tomorrow night, man. That's the first thing that happens before I talk Super Bowl, NFC Championship game, anything like that. Because I'm not the Cowboys. I don't look past my opponent. The Rams are going to come in and they're going to try to defend our territory. We got to be able to out-coach the Rams. Jalen Hurts has to be on his A game. This is going to show if Jalen Hurts goes out there and he balls the fuck out and he wins a playoff game and he goes back to a Super Bowl, y'all better not talk about Dak Prescott ever getting in the same conversation as Jalen. It's already done already. But Dak Prescott, I don't think is in the same conversation as Jalen Hurts. I don't. Dak is 2-5. That's all I know about him. He can't win the big games. Jalen Hurts has showed you can win the big games. Jalen Hurts has showed you can win in the big games. Jordan Love put 48 points on the Cowboys today. 48, not 48. Yeah, he put 40 on them. 40 on them. The Packers defense got a pick six from Dak. You got Cowboy fans actually defending Dak Prescott, saying that it's not his fault. Whose fault was it who threw the pick six? Because y'all told me when Jalen Hurts throws a pick, it was his fault. So which one is it now? Now it's Dak Prescott. You never want to hold your quarterback accountable, but you get upset when we don't hold her. When you sit there and you tell us our quarterback is fault for throwing a pick. Well, I thought the quarterback was always the one that was guilty. So now it's the coaching. It's always someone else's fault for why Dak stinks. The same why it was always Tony Romo's fault for why Dak was Dak. It's never everybody else's fault. Dallas Cowboy fans always has an excuse for why they didn't win the big game, right? It's the fans' fault. It's the ref's fault. It's this fault. It's this guy's fault. It's never Dak Prescott's fault. Dak threw a pick six in the biggest game, biggest stage, and choked. That's what happened. He almost had 5 interceptions in the whole game. And y'all want to sit there and say it's not Dak's fault? Well, the defense did that. I get the defense was bad, but here's the thing. Y'all tell me that Jalen Hurts' picks are his fault. So wait, if y'all saying it's the coach's fault, then what is Jalen Hurts most of his picks? Right? Jalen Hurts, he throws picks. He's not a good quarterback. Well, what is Dak then? Dak is 2-5 in the playoffs. Imagine your quarterback 2-5 and you actually thinking it's not his fault. Like, this is the problem with Cowboy fans. They're so delusional, it's not even funny. They're laughable. And they want to come in there. The funny thing is they were trolling all that, talking about the Eagle fans, and they were talking about Super Bowl. They already had their Las Vegas tickets in their pocket, ready to go to Las Vegas, and they forgot that their quarterback can't win more than the playoff divisional round. Y'all forgot that? Yeah, I'm sure you already printed out the Super Bowl tickets. You were already getting Las Vegas tickets. Imagine you're a Cowboy fan. You actually thought you were going to Las Vegas. Did you really think that was going to happen? I mean, I just imagine you spending that money and you're a Cowboys fan thinking you actually going to the Super Bowl. I'm sure there's one dummy who actually bought a ticket to Las Vegas. Now you got to go and watch another team go to Las Vegas, not you and not your team, because your quarterback choked. Who threw a pick six in the game? It wasn't the defense. And then the defense gave you a stop. And when they did, Dak turns the ball over. Whose fault was that? Was that Mike McCarthy's fault? That they want to blame Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy ain't a good coach either. Here you go. Jordan Love, Jared Goff under center, going to dump it off. Going to break free for a couple yards. Like, you know, that's the problem with Cowboy fans, man. They're not real with their team, right? You love talking about Jalen Hurts, how a bum he really is. But here's the thing. Jalen Hurts goes to NFC Championship games. Jalen Hurts went to a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl highlights. Where's Dak's Super Bowl highlights? Other than getting a Walter Payton Year Award. Where's that at? Now you got Cowboy fans talking about, oh, it's not your fault, Dak. It's the coaching. You got fans on Twitter, literally, our Cowboy fans literally saying it's not Dak's fault. Huh? So it just magically Dak throws a pick six and it's not his fault, right? The man almost had 5 picks so far in the game against the Packers. 3 of them were dropped. Come on, man. Come on, man. And he also gave up a sack when he needed not to give up a sack. He was sacked when he couldn't give up a sack. Come on, man. This shit's stupid, man. These Cowboy fans are stupid. That's why I don't even take them seriously. Y'all are really trash. Y'all trash, man. Y'all can't get it done for real. Dallas sucks. They're trash, man. I've been telling people they trash. I've told people that Packers team was a lot better than a lot of people thought. And you got a lot of Cowboys content creators. Now they upset, but they were talking a lot of shit about how they were going to blow up the Packers, this and that. And what did it show us in the playoffs, man? If anything showed us in the playoffs, what did it show us? That you have to have great coaching. If you don't got the right coach, I don't care how much talent you have. You got to have the right coaching. And the Cowboys they have all the players they want, but they don't have the coach to get them there. And Dak Prescott ain't the guy. I'm sorry to say it. You know what? He is the guy. You should stand him. I think you should pay him a whole bunch of money. That y'all actually thought you were going somewhere. It's a beautiful day. You get to go home, Dallas. That's where y'all belong. I've told Cowboy fans to stay humble, be respectful. Y'all can't even do that. You got blown out by Jordan Love. Jordan Love beat y'all? America's team? Huh? Voch Lombardi, you want to talk shit about my quarterback? Mr. 2-5? Huh? Huh? Y'all better hope this guy don't win a playoff game. Because you're going to see us back in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What's Dak's record now? What's his record? Oh, 2-5. Okay, just make sure. Let me just make sure. Don't even fix your lips and never talk about Dak and Jalen Hurts in the same conversation. That shit is over with. That shit is over with. It's over with. Don't even fix your lips and talk about Jalen Hurts ever again and Dak Prescott in the same conversation. Mr. 2-5. What a bum. I would extend him to. I hope they pay Dak Prescott tons of money. He deserves a brand new contract. Keep Mike McCarthy and keep Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to keep those guys. Mr. MVP. My ass he is. Guy's trash. Here's a run up the middle, and then it goes for nothing. Who did y'all think you were? I love laughing at y'all every year. Y'all don't do shit. And the shit talking you were talking, where did it take you? Where did you go with the division? Did you win a Super Bowl, Dallas? Did you go to the playoffs, Dallas, and do something with it? Who gives a shit that you won a division? What did you do with it? Nothing. You went 2-5, like I predict Dak Prescott. Shot start already next year. You're going 2-6 with Dak Prescott next year because you're going to keep him. The Cowboys will extend Dak Prescott and they will keep him in the building. He will be your franchise quarterback. Mike McCarthy will be fired. They'll hire another coach. Dan Quinn will be out of here. Your defensive coordinator won't be the same. Y'all had your chance to go to the Super Bowl. This was a perfect year for y'all to do something. The division was weak. Weak. And y'all blew it. They could give you the best seeding in the world. And you fold. Because y'all bums. You got Cowboy Contreras talking about my quarterback who went to an MC Championship game in the Super Bowl, something Dak will never ever sniff in his lifetime. Oh, it took you 1 year to win a Super Bowl. And it's taking you how many years to win to actually go back to a Super Bowl? 30 years now? Conference championship. How many more years are you going to get bounced out to the division round? Maybe y'all should shut up. That's what y'all need to do. Shh. Sit there like the bums that you are. Rod Johnson has the nerves to talk about my team? Where are you at? You have the nerves to talk about my team. You better hope we don't beat Tampa Bay. You better hope that. You better hope and pray that Tampa Bay beats us. Because I'm telling you right now, if our coaching gets it right, you're going to see a real quarterback. Don't ever mention Dak and Jalen Hurts in the same conversation. Dak Prescott. Keep selling your Dak shirts. Keep saying he's disrespected. He's trash. Horrible. Disgraceful. 2-5. Bum. Mr. Pick 6 today. It's what he threw. He threw a pick 6. And you got Cowboy fans defending it? That's why no one takes y'all seriously. Y'all bums. And you calling us. Jalen Hurts is trash. Dak is 2-5, buddy. Kings WZ. He's 2-5. What did your quarterback do today? When the biggest game, the brightest lights were on him, what did he do? Folded. Folded. Jalen Hurts is trash, but yet made an NFC Championship game. Your quarterback can't even do that. Your quarterback will never see an NFC Championship game. Never. Come on here, talk about Jalen trash. And what is Dak Prescott? He's 2-5. You tell me if that's good. Watch. Ready? It's not Dak's fault. It's the coaching fault. Watch. I'm telling you, he's going to say that. Y'all should keep Dak Prescott. I think he's a good quarterback for y'all. I think he's a great quarterback for y'all. I think y'all should stand him. Dak is trash. You talk about my quarterback. My quarterback's been a top 5 quarterback already. He showed you he can go to the Super Bowl and almost outplay Mahomes and win it. Dak is trash. Hey, King WZ, well, do us a favor like the Cowboys do. Go sit on timeout, man. Go sit timeout. You don't have the right to talk. Come on here with that blasphemous statement. Cowboys are good. Man, get out of here. Dak is trash, not the GOAT. The GOAT of what? Throwing picks? Throwing picks? You must not saw the game today. Hold up. Y'all must not saw that game today. Y'all didn't see that pick 6? Let me know. Let me know if you didn't see that pick 6 today. Let me know if you didn't see that pick 6 today. Let me know. Let me know if you didn't get that. You didn't see that pick 6. Let me make sure you understood. Let me give you that pick 6. Let me show you that pick 6 that he threw today. I think y'all miss. I think y'all miss talking out your mouth, man. Hold up. Is this him today, Mr. GOAT? Huh? Go sit your bitch ass in timeout, bud. Mr. Pick 6 right here, right? This guy folded like a bum. A bum. Look at that. Look at that bum. I think you should stand him. Look at that. Let's watch it again one more time. Look at this. Look at that. Trash. Trash. Who thinks Dak's a GOAT? Let me know. This your quarterback? Whose fault was that? Was that Dak's or was it Mike McCarthy's? Which one was it? Or was it both? I think they both stink. But I think you should stand them. Let's watch it one more time for y'all. Look at that. Bums. It's trash. Get out of here with that. Dak is better. Jalen Hurts. Come on, man. Come on. Talk some football with me. Sit your ass in timeout, dude. That's what you belong at. I don't think Cowboy fans deserve to talk, man. You deserve to sit where your team is, on the couch. You deserve to sit where your team is, on the couch. You don't deserve to talk today. Shh. You out the playoffs. Sit your ass down. Eat a box of, get a popcorn, a bucket of popcorn with some extra butter, with your greasy hands, and start chomping on that. Because that's the only thing you need to do. You're not in the playoffs anymore. Dak is gone. The Cowboys are gone. Your season's done with. All that shit talking just to ring. Oh, we won a division. That's the only thing you can win. You can't win big games. Dak's next to him. No, 2 is horrible. 2 is worse than Dak. I'm going to go too far with that. 2 is 10 times worse than Dak. Dak can at least somewhat throw the ball. And listen, if we lose anyway, it don't matter. You went home. You went home. Let me point at you, the Cowboy fans in the chat. You went home today. You didn't advance. Don't worry about what we're doing. You didn't do your part. You went home. The Packers sent y'all home. That's the truth. I know it hurts. 2-5 quarterback. Don't want to compare my quarterback to your quarterback every game, man. 2-5, man. 2-5. Dak Prescott is 2-5 in the playoffs and threw a pick 6 when the game is on the line. When the game where he needed to win, needed to be absolutely beautiful, perfect. Because guess what? The defense not always going to help you. You got to be able to put your team on your back. And that's the thing between Jalen Hurts, who showed many times he can put his team on his back. And then y'all trash. Come on, man. What are we talking about? We lost to a bunch of random. Yeah, I mean, they're trash. That's what they do. It's 17-21. It's 17-21. Look at that. They're already showing Jordan love, man. This the hero that sent the Dallas Cowboys home. I don't know why y'all running around here talking like Dak was garbage today. I'm glad I streamed that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. We got to take care of business tomorrow night. And that's the truth. We got to take care of business tomorrow night. Give me a second now. But someone rang the doorbell. I was trying to see who it was. They made fun of us for losing Zach. Well, yeah, I mean, the Cowboy fans always make fun of the wrong people. They should make fun of themselves. Dallas Cowboys are definition of clowns and circuses. You know, so they laugh. They look at all the videos they laughed at us, right? Like look how much shit talking they talk, right? In the off season, that's who they are. They talk the most shit in the regular season, and do nothing with it. The Packers first half, Aaron Jones TD, jogs in the interception. Aaron Jones TD. The pick six was the final straw. Dak Prescott should have never threw that pick. That was on him. If Dak don't throw that pick, it might be a game. That was crucial. You don't throw that pick in the playoffs, especially if you're a franchise guy. That's a huge interception right there. You don't throw that when you're in the playoffs, man. When you're trying to win a game, when you know your defense ain't going to always bail you out, you got to be able to want to come through. Are they already blaming the refs? That's for sure. They're already blaming the refs. They're already blaming the coaching. It's Mike McCarthy's fault. They want Bill Belichick now to come save them. Whose fault was this? Come on, man. This is your quarterback who threw the pick, man. Dak Prescott is trash, dude. Look at this throw. Hold up.
Here's Prescott over the middle. It's going to be picked off, and no one in front of him. Darnell
Where's he throwing it to? Who's he throwing it to? Where is he throwing it to? Can someone tell me who's he throwing it to? Look at that. Another interception. Where's he throwing it to? Huh? Where's he throwing it to?
Prescott fires for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Who's he throwing it to? Who's he throwing it to? That's your quarterback. That's Mr. 2 and 5. That's that guy that you paid. Bums. Bums. That's what y'all are. Look at that. If I was that little kid, I'd throw that trash hat back, man. I don't want that bum's hat. Look at that. Those is imagine throwing is that after the game? Look at that. That little kid's happy. Of course he's happy. If I was that little kid, I'd throw that shit back. Look at that. Look at their faces, man. This is comedy. Look at that lady. Oh, I bought Las Vegas tickets. Oh, what am I going to do with them? Trash, man. Y'all can't get it done still, man. You need another coach to come get you and help you out. I thought Mike McCarthy was the genius, right? It was Kellen Moore that was holding y'all back, right? All that shit talking, man. All that crying, all that Kellen Moore this, Kellen Moore that, when the real truth is it's your quarterback. I think you should stand Dak Prescott. I think he's a great quarterback, man. I'm just messing with you. I think he's going to be a Super Bowl champion. You know what I'm saying? I think you should stand Dak Prescott. He's going to be a Super Bowl champion. No, you ain't. But still, look at that. So let's see the seeding. The 49ers get to play the 49ers get to play the Packers in St. Clair, and whoever wins is going to determine the Eagles game. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you for giving us a better chance of going back to the Super Bowl, man. Imagine the Packers send the 49ers home. Just imagine that. Just sending the Packers home, bro. The 49ers get home field advantage, and Brock Purdy chokes in the playoffs, man. Oh, that would make my day. That would make my day, man. Sirianni better get his shit straight. He better. Listen, Nick Sirianni, that's definitely going to be his job if he loses this. Because you have an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl. Like, there's nothing that we can't do. Like, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. If this was the seeding right now, let's say the Rams send the Lions home, who's really going to beat us? Who's really going to stop us from getting to the Super Bowl? The Rams are struggling with the Lions right now. And we beat the Rams already. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. There's a good chance we go back to the Super Bowl. I truly believe it. If we get a coaching right, and Brian Johnson, Nick Sirianni finally knows how to call plays, and the front office let the coaching do their job, and the coaches know what they're doing, and you go out there and you beat Tampa Bay without A.J. Brown, and Jalen Hurts looks like a complete different quarterback, and his defense look a little bit better, this is a scary team. And I said it before, right? It's going to depend on the coaching, right? The coaches, I have no confidence in right now. They got to show me on Monday. This is a perfect example of a coach staff that got to show me. But what do we see in the playoffs a lot of times when you look at it? It's going to depend on coaching. Mike McCarthy got out coached, even though he has a better talent than Green Bay. He has better talent on defense, better talent on offense, technically a better quarterback, right? Mr. MVP, right? And got sent home. The Browns had the number one defense, supposedly, right? Got sent home by a rookie quarterback because of coaching. Same with the Tua and the 49 and then the Dolphins. If we go out there and we look like a team that doesn't know how to coach, we'll lose this game. But when we go out there and we learn how to actually run the ball, and we are coached well, and we look like a disciplined football team, we look like the team we should look like, and we look like we get our shit together, we can definitely go back to a Super Bowl. I truly believe it. I think this team is so talented, and that's what frustrates me. That this coach staff got to get it together. You have a chance to play the Rams. If you beat the Bucs, let's say you beat the Bucs, which you got to take care of business tomorrow night, right? First things first is the Buccaneers. Got to beat them, and they're beatable. We played the Bucs already. We know what it's going to be like. We know it's going to be loud. We know they're going to have amped. They're going to be amped up to prove us wrong. I expect Todd Bowles to blitz Jalen Hurts. Cowboy fans are going to be rooting for the Bucs to send us home. We already know that. Every team's going to want us to go home. It's going to be up to us if we want to go home. Do we want to stay in the playoffs, or do we want to go home? That's what it's going to depend on. Did these players want to actually play for a Super Bowl, or want to just go out the playoffs? Well, that's what good teams do, right? They run the ball. And yeah, the Packers ran. Well, of course the Packers ran over the Cowboys. That's how you beat the Cowboys, man. The Bills gave you that identity already, how to beat them. The Dolphins did that too. That's why they've been losing. And Mike McCarthy, once again, shows you that he can't win in the playoffs. One Super Bowl because of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers bailed out Mike McCarthy many times. This is why he won the Super Bowl. It's because of Aaron Rodgers. Not because Mike McCarthy is a great coach. If that was the case, Mike McCarthy would have been hired the same year he would have been fired. Okay? Let's not act like Mike McCarthy is this great genius. He didn't look like a genius today. The Philadelphia Eagles have a chance to go back to the Super Bowl, but they got to take care of business. And I'm not worried about Super Bowl, right? Because listen, we got to see what the outcome of the Rams and the Lions. But I think those teams are beatable. But again, I can think of anything I want. It's going to depend on how this team plays. If this team goes out there and they look like the same garbage team that we always see every time we see in the regular season, where they're not running the ball, they're trying to pass it nonstop, the coaching looks bad, Nick Sirianni is calling horrible, shitty calls, it looks like a high school football team, then yeah, we're going to go home. And we're not winning. We're not beating Tampa Bay. Because I don't care about shit. If we do beat Tampa Bay, we're not going to go far. I want to see if this team looks hungry tomorrow night. If this team goes out there and they look hungry, this team you don't want to see in the playoffs. No team, I don't give a shit. They're the 49ers, the Packers. You don't want to see that team in the playoffs. That's a team you don't want to see. Okay? You don't want to see a team that already knows how to get back to a Super Bowl, already been to a Super Bowl. Okay? Won a Super Bowl in 17. Has the same players from the Super Bowl era, from 17. Brandon Graham's still in that roster. Coxstone, they got veteran leadership. If they go out there and they take care of business tomorrow night, I don't give a shit who we play the following week. We will beat the Rams. We will beat the Lions. Mark it down. Book it down. It depends how we play. If we go out there and we allow guys like the Buccaneers to run over us and we don't look disciplined and we're doing the exact same shit, then it's going to be a long day for us. But we have a chance to do something great. And thank you to the Dallas Cowboys for once again self-destructing, because it's great that we gave them that seat, honestly, when you look at it. Because guess what? They couldn't handle it. They couldn't finish their food. All that talk about we got the home field advantage and we are unbeaten in Jerry World, it mean nothing. It meant nothing for a team who was hungry enough to beat you, to send you home. Jerry World don't mean shit to nobody, especially the Packers who went to Jerry World already and beat y'all with Aaron Rodgers. This time they beat you with a younger Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love, a guy that's still young. Matt LaFleur out-coached Mike McCarthy today. He out-coached Mike McCarthy. Y'all Cowboy fans were laughing and giggling, doing all that shit talking just to get sent home and packed. Just to get packed and sent home. Matter of fact, you already at home. You didn't have to go anywhere. You just got beat in your home. Your home turf. You didn't even want to take advantage of that. These players are bums. DeMarcus Lawrence needs to be quiet. Micah Parsons, all that talking just to get sent home. We're going to play for more. We're going to give Dan Quinn an extra. We're going to give Dan Quinn an extra, we're going to make sure we're going to play hard for Dan Quinn. Man, stop it, bro. Y'all look like complete ass. Dan Quinn's going to be out of Dallas, man. He ain't coming back. They had a chance to win a Super Bowl and they couldn't do it. Packers haven't skipped a beat going from the Rodgers. No, they're a scary football team. Let me be real with you. The Packers, one thing about them is their identity is running the football. Jordan Love can go down in St. Clair and beat them. I truly believe Jordan Love can do it. And guess what? I think, like I said, I think the Packers are a scary, underrated team. And this is what they'll play. This is so beautiful about the playoffs, man. You don't know what to expect. You don't. They talk about they already think the 49ers and the Ravens. I can see the Kansas City Chiefs going into Baltimore and knocking the Ravens out of there. It don't matter if you have home field advantage. You can get beat in your home. If you don't got the right coaching and you're not prepared, it's over with. Now, I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs can do that, but I can see it, though. We've seen it before. Just because they have home field advantage don't mean they're going to the Super Bowl. They already marked the 49ers as Super Bowl champions. They're already saying they're going to the Super Bowl. They got Kyle Shanahan a picture of him having a 49ers hat. I think the Packers can give the 49ers run for their money. I think they will. I think if you make Jordan Love comfortable and they're doing what they did against Dallas, they will beat the 49ers. Now, the 49ers are a little bit different because they can stop the run. But you run the ball on them too. There's some stuff you can exploit. I think the Packers can definitely beat out the 49ers in their home. I do. If you can pressure Brock Purdy, you can get them to turn over that ball. And I think the Packers are a dangerous team. I do. I think they're a team. They remind me of a team when they had Aaron Rodgers. when he young Aaron Rodgers. And you don't want to see that. You don't want to see a Packers team in the playoffs like that. Red hot Packers team. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beautiful about the playoffs. Beauty about the playoffs. And one thing you don't want to see is the Eagles. If the Eagles, like I said, the Eagles, if OJ Cinco is right that they're putting it together in the playoffs and they're playing possum, then guess what, man? Y'all better run because this team puts it together, man. They're going to the Super Bowl because I think they can beat Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love is not really ready to go to the Super Bowl yet. I think a team like the Eagles can stop them from getting there. But listen, I don't. Look at the Lions right now, man. I mean, you can throw the ball on them. They're not that hard to beat. You got to stop their running game, and that's the thing. We got to work on stopping the running game. We've been struggling with the running game. I don't know if they can stop that running game with the Lions, man. Right now, I got to see that versus the Buccaneers because that's the way to stop the Lions from winning. You got to stop their running game. They're like the Eagles a lot of times from 17. You know, you got to stop their running game. You got to stop their running game. If you don't stop Gibbs and you don't stop Montgomery, they're going to run the ball on you. And that's when they score big. The Lions are a very physical team. Jordan Love is going to be a beast. Jordan Love is a very good quarterback, man. He really is. People were impatient with him, right? You had Aaron Rodgers, who was his successor. That's why they drafted him. But Jordan Love was a project. He's developing, right? And also, I think Matt LaFleur is a perfect coach for him. That's a guy that knows how to call plays. They got some young receivers. Christian Watson is developing. You got to give some Packers some credit. The front office got them some weapons, for real. Here we go. Stafford on the center. Going deep. I don't know why the fuck. Why would you throw in a double coverage? That's the thing about Matthew Stafford, man. He's another Dak Prescott, except with a Super Bowl ring, right? Because why the hell would you throw in a double coverage? That's stupid. Is he trying to throw an interception? Like you're throwing in double coverage. You're throwing to C.J. Gardner-Johnson way, and you're throwing it to you're throwing it to two defenders with a receiver being covered. Why would you throw it in double coverage when it was covered already? I don't get that from Matthews. The Matthew Stafford makes some boneheaded decisions sometimes, man. He questions me sometimes as a quarterback. Like, he's a hot and cold quarterback, man. I'm not going to say the Rams are going to win this. I don't think the Rams win this game. And I think it's because I think Matthew Stafford is getting older. I do. I don't think they have the defense to stop that offense. I think it's one team that can stop them. It's either the Eagles or the Packers. But I think the Packers are playing the 49ers and I'm going to knock them out. So I think it's going to – I think we're going to play the Packers NFC Championship game if we win the Buccaneers. Because we're going to go to – if we go and we beat the Bucs, we're beating Detroit. We're beating Detroit. I'm not scared of Detroit. I'm not scared of Jared Goff. I don't give a shit what Jared Goff is. He's a system backup. He's a system quarter. We know who Jared Goff is. We own Jared Goff, and we've beaten the Lions so many times in their home. And just think about it. That would be a revenge game for Swift. Imagine if Swift gets a revenge game. Just imagine it. I want the Lions, man, because I want to see Swift go off on them. Swift just terrorizes them. And we'll be seeing an old friend, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who we let go. But yeah, I want to see that, man. I want to see that. I want to see Jalen Hurts take care of the Lions, man. Imagine we go into Detroit and we beat them and we go to the Super Bowl that way. That'd be awesome. Or go to the NFC Championship game at least. Because if you win, so you'll be in the division round. You want to go to the NFC Championship game, yeah. You have to beat the Lions, then you go to the NFC Championship game. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I think the Lions will be a lot more challenging if we do play them than the Bucs. I think we're going to destroy the Bucs. I truly believe it, man. I want to shut up C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, I mean, C.J. ain't wrong for some of the reasons he said, but to say that Jared Goff is better than Hurts, I don't know about that one, bro. But do I blame him for what he said about some of the fans? No, because look how the fans are treating A.J. Brown, right? Some of the fans are trash around here. They're horrible, right? Look at the fans treating A.J. Brown. I want A.J. gone. Why do you want A.J. gone? Well, he's a diva. Look how they treat him. Look how they're treating Jalen Hurts. I don't blame C.J. Gardner-Johnson for saying what he said to some of these fans. Some of these fans are crappy. They are trash. They are. They treat players like crap. And I think they need to stop it. The best receiver, you want him out of here because what? He doesn't sit there and he doesn't be a church. He's not always what? A church boy? You want him to say everything you want him to say? that's positive? How dare he gets upset and shows emotion? You want a robot? I mean, I don't blame CJ Gardner Johnson for what he said. Or somewhat. I think CJ Gardner Johnson, what he said about Hurts, saying he's Jerkoff's better than him, I think that's a little overblown. And I would not say that if I was CJ. But do I think CJ wanted to be back in Philly? Yeah. And I think that was a shot at Howard Roseman. I don't think it really was a shot at fans. It's just, the super chat, what do you think of Philadelphia? He says some of the fans are obnoxious. He said some of these Eagle fans are obnoxious. And they are. Look how they treat A.J. Brown. You know what I'm saying? But A.J. Brown has thick skin. It's not going to get to him. Jalen Hurts has thick skin. It's not going to get to him. These guys ain't worried about what the fans think. They're going out there and playing football. CJ Gardner Johnson was a little soft, right? He was a little emotional. He wanted the fans to love him even when he goes. But yeah, I agree with CJ a little bit that some of these fans are trash. And some of these fans are. They've shown it. Look how they treat A.J. Brown. I'm not going to say every Eagle fan is great. No, some of them are dirtbags. Some of them are dirtbags, especially ones on Twitter. I can't say some of my fans. Some of my fan base are stupid. The question about it, some of them are dirtbags. They don't act right. They embarrass us, some of these fans. I disagree when he said the Lions are better. No, they're not better than the Eagles, man. Listen, we got more talent than the Lions, dude. The Lions got a better coaching staff. And they can score points on you. Look, they're scoring points on the Rams. I don't think the Rams win this. I think we play the Lions and we beat the Bucs. I truly believe it. And that's what I want. I want to play the best teams. I don't want to play the bad teams. Because then they can't sit there and say, oh, well, you got there by luck. You didn't really play anybody. What if the Lions played y'all? I want to shut that shit up. I want to play the Lions in the division round and send them home. I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Eagles beat the Bucs and they play the Lions and they beat the Lions. And then they either play the Packers or the 49ers. It's going to depend what we do with the Bucs. Now, the Bucs beat us. It don't matter what we say. Yeah, the Eagles did beat good teams. And that's the thing, man. Nick Sirianni has a chance to rewrite all his wrongs. I'm telling you, that's why I think he's going to play for his job Monday night. Now when you look at the playoffs, you see why I was saying Nick Sirianni's playing for his job Monday night. It's not the fact that I think it's going to happen. This is how I predicted things, that the Cowboys were going to send home. And this is where I'm saying that the Eagles better show some life, because this is what I expected. And I think it's going to even get more intense. I think the 49ers don't make it to the Super Bowl. I think they go home. I think the Packers send them home. I think we either go to Lambeau. Do we go to Lambeau if the 49ers lose to the Packers? Do we have to go to Lambeau? Is that how it works? Do we play Jordan Love and Lambeau Field? Or do we play the Packers in Philadelphia? How would that work? Let's say the Lions, let's say we beat the Bucs. And the following week we play the Lions, right? And the 49ers get knocked off by the Packers. Do we play? I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week how it is. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I think we do play we would be on the road, right? Or do we be home? I don't know. It don't matter, man. We got to take care of business tomorrow. We got to take care of business tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, let's go out there. Let's go win the game. Let's go put a game in the win column. Can we actually win a game, though? Is this team going to quit on the coaches? That's what I want to know. Does Nick Sirianni have this team? Is these veterans going to tell these young guys, hey, get in check? Goff gets sacked to a 21-17 third quarter. Still a game. Jared Goff gets sacked. And that's the thing, man. If you get pressure on Jared Goff, you can create a lot of turnovers. He's not a guy that will outrun you. He won't do that, right? If you get pressure on Jared Goff, he will make mistakes. That's how the Packers beat him on Thanksgiving. All right, here you go. 3rd and 21. Goff. 21-17, Lions on top. Goff looks, fires, completes to Laporta. Is that Laporta? Yep, Laporta for a couple yards. 4th down. So they're going to kick a field goal right here. They got it. I think you got to kick the field goal. We're going to get to the Eagles next. Okay. 4th and 17. There's a field goal from Michael Bagley. He's kicked 40% of the time he has made it. Here we go. This is a 54-yard field goal. And it is good. So it's 24-17. Lions on top. Lions on top, man. Let's start a poll real quick. We've got a poll coming on. So let me know what y'all think, man. Do you think we beat the Bucs tomorrow? Let me know how your confidence is. When you saw everything today, how do you feel like you think we're going to beat the Bucs tomorrow? Let me know in the comments. We got 100% yes. 1 voted. Let me know. Let me know. How confident are you that we're going to beat the Bucs? We either at home versus LA or on the road versus Detroit. I think Detroit wins this game. I don't think the Rams can come back. I think the Rams are going home. I think the Rams go home. I think the Eagles. I think it's going to depend on the Eagles. If the Eagles win this game, they're going to Detroit. I truly believe it. I think the 49ers get sent home by the Packers. The Packers send them home. And I think that's it. Listen, it's going to be fun, man. Listen, bro. If you told me this playoff game would just be like this, man, it's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather play. I want to play Detroit, man, because I think Swift's going to be amped up. But what would be easier way to get to a Super Bowl? Obviously, would be the Rams, right? Because the Rams ain't good in Philadelphia. It would be a hard job for them to come back to Philadelphia and play us, right? But it's like I think we're gonna play the Lions if we win. That's if we win, right? We got to go out tomorrow night. We got to take care of business, right? It's going to depend how this team plays, but this is the playoffs, and at the end of the day, it's a brand new game when it comes to the playoffs. And one thing we saw was the Cowboys got sent home with all that talent. It didn't matter how much talent they had. It was all about the coaching. Mike McCarthy got out coached with less talent with Jordan Love and the Packers. Like, think about who do you think has better talent? Receivers, CeeDee Lamb and Cooks and Gallup, or these receivers from the Packers. Like, Watson's pretty good, but come on, man. The Dallas Cowboys have a better team than the Packers, and they got sent home. If the coaches decide to do the right thing, we win. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If we do the right thing, we run the ball, we're blowing this team out, man. We're not blowing them out. We'll beat the Bucs. We'll send them home. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to stop the run too, right? The Buccaneers are not a good running team. They're not going to run the ball as much. But the Lions will. The Lions will run the ball. That's their identity. They remind me a lot like what we were last year. You know what I'm saying? These are physical football teams. This is why you have to get your act together now if you want to have a chance. Because listen, we've seen teams struggle in the regular season and win a Super Bowl. It's happened. It's not. We're not going to act like it doesn't happen. Now, can this team do it? It's going to depend. Here we go. The Rams are going to run the ball right here for a couple yards. And it's 2nd down. The Rams got to go down and score right here. You want to keep pace with the Lions. If the Rams can finally pull this off and eliminate the Lions, man. As much as I would love to see DeAndre Swift own the Lions in their stadium, that would be beautiful. Watch DeAndre Swift go off on the Lions. That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine DeAndre Swift comes back to Detroit and just buries them. Buries them. and sends him home. Here we go. Matthew Stafford on the center. Gonna look, gonna fire, and it's a dump off to the running back. And he stopped after picking up a huge gain. Gotta continue trying to score points, right? You want to make this as close game as possible, right? You don't want Detroit defense to get rest, right? Detroit defense, listen, they have some weak spots too. Thanks, Packers and unknown. Yeah, I mean, for sure. All right, go. First and 10. 24-17. I'd run the ball right here. Run the ball. Run the ball. Nope, they're going to throw it. Matthew Stafford on the center. Going to look, going to throw. And it's caught by Nakua, who tries to keep himself from going down, try to extend the play, and he's short. So this is second and 1. I'd run the ball right here. Do a draw right here. Maybe a draw. Maybe a bootleg or something like that. Get that defense off guard. So Matthew Stafford is looking like it's gonna be a run play right here. Not Matthew Stafford. It looks like it's a run play right here. He's in shotgun mode, so it might be a run right here. Got to be a run. Got to be a run to the outside. Here we go. He's a run to the outside. This is what I predicted. And it's a first down. I got a little confidence in this team. I mean, you should listen, man. I'm not going to sit there and say we should. Like, there's some fans who saying we should. I hope we lose so we fire Nick. No, I don't want that. Right? I'm saying that if we lose, I'm not going to be shocked because this team has showed the opposite. Right? But if they go out there and they look like a different team, which the team should have confidence right now. Right? The Cowboys got sent home. You have a chance to either go to Detroit or the Rams. You don't have to play the 49ers. I mean, it's going to depend on if the players believe in these coaches. And these coaches can actually do the right thing, and they can call plays. Stafford going to throw it to the tight end. And that looks like it's Cooper Kupp for a couple yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be interesting what the Eagles do tomorrow night. Because you don't have A.J. Brown. You should be able to run the ball. This should be a Swift game, right? Swift killed them last time we played them. So it's 24-17. Stafford goes deep, and it's caught. First down, huge gain by Higbee. And it's a couple yards. Tyler Higbee with a huge first down. Matthew Stafford threw a bullseye right in the middle of the defense, and Higbee was able to extend. Did he just beat Brian Branch? Yeah, he just torched Brian Branch. I don't know what Brian Branch was doing. Was he trying to tackle someone? Number 28, whoever it was. Matthew Stafford, 17-23, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns so far. Oh, that's Sherkoff, excuse me. Sorry about that. Here we go. Stafford looks. Stafford. Incomplete. Throws it away. Come on. There's a flag on the play. Let's see the flag. Looks like it's going to be on the Rams, maybe, for holding. Let's see. What was the flag? It doesn't matter anyway. I guess they didn't pick it up. They looked like they didn't call the flag, so it's no flag on the play. They picked it up, I guess. 2nd and 10. 24-17. Rams in the red zone. 2nd and 10. Rams need to score right here. You got to score 7 right here. Cooper Kupp. It's a reverse. And he gets absolutely blasted. They snuffed that out big time. It's 3rd down. I don't understand that play. That play was stupid. I don't know why you would do that. There's no need to do that. Run the ball. Run the ball. I would have done a screen pass or a run out to the outside. There's no need. Why? That's some of these coaches just be scratch. I'd be scratching my head. Like I get it, creative plays, but why at this? Why would you call that play? And he almost fumbled the ball too. He almost fumbled that ball. There's no need to do that to get your receiver hurt. Stafford gonna look, gonna fire, and it's caught, but short. Good defense by Detroit, and they're gonna hold him to a field goal. Does Sean McVay go for this? I think he should. I would go for this, but they're not going to do it. They're going to kick a field goal. Matthew Stafford looks like he's hurt. Oh boy, Stafford is holding his arm, and he's injured. Stafford looks like he's shaking up a little bit. Aiden Hutchins just absolutely blast. Oh my, he looks like he got hit. Let's see. Oh, looks like a shoulder injury. Oh man, someone stepped on him by accident. He's holding his shoulder right there. He's holding his shoulder. That could be serious, man. Oh boy. Press up to Matthew Stafford, man. He's walking off on those power, but he's in pain. That's huge if they don't have him. Here's the field goal. And it's good. 21-24. Sorry, 24-20. Yeah, Matthew Stafford not being in the game. He's going to blue tent. It looked like it's serious. Looked like it's a shoulder injury. Hopefully it's not that serious. He got absolutely destroyed. I don't know who the backup is. Is it Carson Wentz? Imagine Carson Wentz beat. Oh man, Isn't it Carson Wentz the backup? Oh man, Carson Wentz, dude. Is it fucking Carson Wentz the backup? Jesus Christ. It's Wentz, isn't it? So Carson Wentz will be the backup if that happened. If Stafford can't able to go, Carson Wentz. Oh my God. Imagine Carson Wentz plays He beats the Lions and we beat the Bucks and we play Carson Wentz in Philadelphia. I don't know, man. That would be fucking. That would be hilarious, man. If Matthew Stafford, and I wish Matthew Stafford the best. Listen, I hope Matthew Stafford's healthy. But if Carson Wentz is the quarterback for the Rams, and let's say Matthew Stafford is seriously injured, which I hope not. But just think about it. If Matthew Stafford can't go against the Eagles, let's say the Rams, Carson Wentz comes back and wins a winning drive against the Rams, and we beat the Bucks, and we play Carson Wentz in Philadelphia. Ooh, that would be fun, man. That would be fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie, man. Oh man, that would be fun. Come back to Philadelphia. It's Carson Wentz coming back to Philadelphia. Oh my God. In a playoff game. I hope Matthew Stafford's okay, by the way. I don't wish injuries on nobody. But yeah, that would be fucking funny. If he beats the Lions and we beat the Bucks tomorrow night and we play Carson Wentz in Philadelphia. Oh my God, that would be hilarious. And we beat Carson Wentz. I don't know who's the backup for the Rams. Is it Carson Wentz? I think it is Carson Wentz, right? I think it is. It gotta be. So we got 3 votes. They're saying so right now it's 100%. Repeat after me. Dak is 2-5 in the playoffs. All right, I know he's 2-5. So we're back. Just imagine if Carson Wentz comes back and beats the Lions and we beat the Bucks and we play Carson Wentz in Philadelphia. Oh my God. Could you imagine the storylines? Carson's revenge. Stafford looks injured, man. Oh boy. I gotta hear what they have to say. Hold up. It looks like a shoulder injury. It looks like what Nick Foles had, man. And that's a collar injury. Now it looks like a shoulder injury. I hope it's not because those ones can be it could be a broken collarbone. We've seen quarterbacks get injured. That's usually the favorite injury that they always happen to them, and it's sad. All right, here we go. First down. You got to stop the lines, man. If you want to have a chance. Carson Wentz the backup, man. Imagine if Carson wins against the Lions, man. This would be if Carson Wentz goes out there and he beats the Lions, man. Oh my God! Could you imagine coming back to Philadelphia? Yeah, they shut down Aaron Donald, man. He's getting up in age. He's not the same Aaron Donald that he was, man. It's not the same Aaron Donald, man. Second and 8. Golf on the center. It's gonna be run play. They're gonna run the ball right here. It's gonna run. They're gonna run it to the left or the right. Gibbs is in the backfield, and it's two. Third down. Could you imagine the social media tomorrow if Wentz comes into tonight game and leads a comeback away? Yeah, could you imagine him going to Philadelphia and we beat the Bucks? Just think about it, man. I mean, come on, bro. Carson Wentz has to play in Philadelphia. Oh man, could you imagine that? Oh, that would be that would not be fun. And listen, I hope Matt. It looks like Matthew Stafford is out there. He looks like he's back, so that's good. That's a good sign. But listen, that would be funny. And Golf is sacked. He took a sack. Fourth down. Good stop by the Rams. So there's still time on the board. Still time. This is a close game. Matthew Stafford looked like he's stoned. Let's see if he comes back. Let's see. Let's see if he comes back. Does Wentz start or does Matthew Stafford start? Rams got pressure on Golf, and that's the thing. If you get pressure on Jared Goff, he can't run out of pressure. He will fall. He will make mistakes. He will fumble. He will throw a pick, or he will just fall on the ground. He's not going to outrun. He's not going to be no Lamar Jackson. He's not going to outrun you. He's not going to be Jalen Hurts. He's not going to escape the pocket. So it's the fourth quarter. One more quarter to go, man. This is a good game, though. This is a good game. I hate seeing any player get hurt. Oh, absolutely, man. I don't wish any player to get hurt, man. It's part of football, right? But guys, I don't want anybody to get hurt, even a quarterback, right? And but like I said, man, it just I was just thinking of scenarios of what could have been. Right? Imagine if Carson Wentz beats the Lions. I'm just thinking it. Now I don't want that to happen because I hope Matthew Stafford's healthy. I want to play Matthew Stafford as healthy as possible, right? I want to play the best. But I wouldn't mind playing Carson Wentz again and send him home again. But just imagine the headlines. For sure, man. Hit that like button. Appreciate it for coming on. 4 votes. Yes, we're trolling the Dallas Cowboy fans still, but we're also watching the Lions and the Eagle. I mean, the Lions and the Rams. The Cowboys got sent home, which means if the Lions beat the Rams, we play the Lions and we beat the Bucks in Detroit. If we beat the Bucks and the Rams win today, we play the Rams in Philadelphia next week. Could you? Yeah, I mean, could you imagine? Yeah, Wentz would get destroyed in Philadelphia. That guy would not be able to handle Philadelphia pressure. I mean, dude, can you imagine if he beats us? No, I can't do that. No, I won't. I won't do that. I won't do that. It's going to depend on this team, man. We have an opportunity to do some great things in the playoffs, man. And I said I have 100% trust in this team. It's just the coaching I don't have trust in. I got to see this coaching get better. It's going to be interesting what the Eagles do tomorrow night. It's going to depend on how they play. Look! I already said that. Look who posted it. Look who posted it. They said Eagles Nation said, "Can you imagine Carson Wentz comes back and leads the comeback and returns to the link next week against Eagles?" Oh, I was just saying that, man. Why do people take my ideas, man? I feel like they watch my stream. Probably not, but still. Come on, man. But it looks like Stafford's back in, so that's good. You never want to see a quarterback get hurt. And come on, Stafford, beat this Lions team so we can send you all home in Philadelphia. Or, probably, at least beat the Bucks, and then we'll talk. If they beat the Lions, man, how bad will Lions fans react? 20-24, and there's the whole they're stopping the play. If the Rams beat the Lions and we beat the Bucks tomorrow night, they get to play us in Philadelphia. That would be so much of a good advantage because who would you rather play? I'd rather play the Rams. I think the Lions would be too physical for us right now. The peace and quiet is wholesome right now. Absolutely. It's also peaceful when the Cowboys lose. Absolutely. I don't hear a peep from Cowboy fans. It's hilarious, man. It's beautiful. Here we go. Stafford going to run the ball up the middle. Stafford going to hand it to the running back for first down. Huge chunk for Williams. Huge run up the middle. What a good play call by Sean McVay. That was a good run up the middle. Stafford hands it to the running back and does some great things. Keep running the ball, man. That's the thing. Detroit is like the Cowboys, man. You got to get physical with them. You got to be physical with them a lot. That's how you stop a really aggressive defense. You got to run the ball at them. Run the ball at them. This is a pass right here. Nope, this run. And it goes nowhere. They stuffed that out. Good stop by the defense from Detroit. The ball comes out, but I think it's dead. Stafford looks, fires. Is there a flag on the play? Wow. Okay. Says 39. Stafford wanted a flag. Brian Branch on the coverage. Let's see. They're going to show the replay. Let's see if he hold on him. Yeah, Brian Branch got a little bit away with the holding, man, but it's not enough to call it. I think you got to let the guys play, man. There's no need to call a flag on that type of town. That's what ruins games is those flags. Was a little holding, yeah, but it's football, man. There's a delayed game. Jesus Christ. They didn't get to play in time. Second timeout for the Rams so far. They got one more remaining. You got to go down and score, man. It's 20-24. If you score, you take the lead. Yeah, you would take the lead. It'd be 27-24, wouldn't it? With extra field goals, so it'd be 28-24. Should have shown Calvin Johnson, Eminem. Benjamin Cap. Imagine if the Lions go home, bro, and we play the Rams of Philadelphia. Stafford, gonna look, gonna hit it to Puka Nacua. First down. Huge play by Matthew Stafford. They are quiet because they went home. Didn't you hear the Rams sent the Packers sent them back to their beds? Dak wanted to sleep in the sleep number. Puka Nacua is a tough dude, man. That's a guy that guy's going to be good for a while, man. He's going to be one of those receivers soon. I think he has it. They stopped that run. So it's fourth quarter. Time is running down. You still got the 2-minute warning coming up, but you got to start scoring points, man. But you want to take as much possible off the clock, and that's what the Rams are doing. They're bleeding out some of the clock. I hope. Listen, man. I'm not guaranteed we're winning this game, man. Tomorrow night, it's going to depend on the coaching. You better hope our coaching gets the act together. I want us to win. Now, when you look at the playoffs, I want us to win tomorrow. That we don't have to play the 49ers, which is beautiful. Good throw by Stafford. Throws a strike, and it's Demarcus Robinson with the catch. Got to keep going, man. All right, here we go. Stafford in shotgun mode. Stafford going to run it. It's a couple yards. Second down. Williams with a couple yards. Dallas lost in the redeeming quality of getting stood up by they got blown out, man. It wasn't even a date, bro. They got embarrassed. They got shoved in the locker room. That's what they got shoved in the locker. They got bullied. They got bullied by their date, man. All the females beat on that man. That's what happened. They beat him. They beat him up. They bullied him. They teased him. They made fun of him. We spit at them. And that's what happened. They traumatized the Cowboys, man. Jordan Love went in there. He stuck his, you know what, up their ass, man. They couldn't do nothing. They got absolutely embarrassed. Dallas lost. Yeah, they lost. They lost the greatest possible way, man. It was beautiful to watch. Could the Rams actually pull this off? If the Lions blow this game, oh my God. We have a game right here, man. This is a good game. I love games like this. Competitive. Stafford. Gonna look. Gonna play action. Gonna look. Gonna fire. And it's caught. First down. Puka Nacua. What a throw by Stafford. First and 10. And now they're knocking on the door for 6. They're about to score. They're knocking on the door for a touchdown. Well, it's 7, actually. What a strike by Stafford. All right, here you go. 9:35, 34 remaining in the fourth quarter. Play call. You got to get it off, man. Here we go. Here's a run. Williams, and he gets stuffed. They are shutting down his running game. It works sometimes, but Dak is a black Kirk Cousins. Dude is trash, man. Dak is what he is. He's a mediocre quarterback that can't get it done. You know what I'm saying? I've told people that Jordan Love was beating them today. I knew Jordan Love was going to walk into Dallas and beat them. I saw them. They can't stop the run. And I said Aaron Jones was going to have a field day. What happened? That's what happened. Dallas can't beat physical teams. All right, here we go. This is a great drive by the Lions, and I'm sorry, by the Rams, because the Rams, what they're doing is they're bleeding some clock out, man. And now players are trying to fake an injury because they want to stop the play. They're trying to get the rest. They're getting tired, man. They're getting tired because the Rams are out are physically out performing them right now. I mean they're running the ball on them. They're tiring them out. They're physically out tiring them right now, man. They're bullying them to the line. They're playing physical, no hard smash football, and that's what they're doing. They're running the football. They're being a balanced offense. They're making sure Matthew Stafford is a game manager. You know, when he needs to throw, he'll throw, but he don't need to throw all the time. Just run the ball. Sometimes a running back is your best friend, and that's what good coaches are doing. I hope Nick Sonnen's taking notes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Jeffrey Lurie and Nick Sonnen are watching the games while I'm watching it too, because this is how you run the ball. This is how an offense supposed to look. The creative plays designs, man. I like Sean McVay's creative plays, man. I mean, some of them don't work. Some of them are questioned, like eye opener, but and scratching your head sometimes. But you know, he's a very good coach, man. He's a Super Bowl winning coach for a reason. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day in Philadelphia, man. We go out there and we beat the Bucks, man. Let me tell you something. Anything can happen, dude. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Steelers are getting shit on by the hill. Are the Steelers losing right now? I thought they played tomorrow night. I thought they were postponed to tomorrow afternoon. I thought they were postponed. I don't know. Let me know. My phone dead right now. I gotta charge it. But I thought they played tomorrow. I thought it was postponed. I thought they played tomorrow. Oh no, I could be wrong. I thought they played the Bills tomorrow. And I got the Bills winning tomorrow too. I think the Steelers go home. I think the Bills are going to beat them. I think it's going to be a beatdown. But you never know. I mean, one thing this showed us is any team can really go to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Any team can really beat anybody at this point. It's a plus. Anything can happen. This is a wild playoffs. This is a wild playoff year. Think about it. All right, here you go. We're back. So the Rams are trying to win this game. You got 8:22 remaining in the game in the fourth quarter. Clock is running down. It's now 8:21, 8:19. Clock is still running down. Got to get the playoff. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Lions stop him. CJ Gordon-Johnson makes the play. Good play by CJ. Let's see. I don't know why you would throw that ball up there, man. So there's a field goal attempt. This will make it a 3-point game. (23-24). So it's a 1-point game now. All right. You still got time on the board. If you can get the ball back for the Rams, if the Rams get the ball back and they can stop the Lions, they can win this game. Anything is possible. This is a tight game now. Excuse me. So 29% said no, the Eagles will not beat the Bucks tomorrow. 71% says the Eagles will. Okay. All right, I respect that. So you got 29%. Okay. Saying no, the Eagles will not beat the Bucks tomorrow. All right. Got 7 votes so far. So 71% says yes. 29% says no. All right. Hey, it's all about how you feel, really. Now, it could be Cowboy fans voting because Cowboy fans are upset and they won't show their face, so they'll vote for the poll. I mean, I can vote for any poll. I usually go to Cowboys polls and I vote for they stink. You know what I'm saying? If they post, is Dak Prescott the problem? And I'll say yes. So anybody really can vote. It's not always Eagle fans, so I wouldn't count those votes really. Some of them are Cowboy fans, probably just pissy because they went home. You know what I'm saying? No one got the balls to come on my channel and actually make a comment because they know they'll get embarrassed. Like the one other dude. Check to see if he's still in timeout. I believe he's still in timeout. I believe so. He deserves to be. He was acting like a child. I put him in timeout earlier. Yeah, a lot of Cowboy fans are on the balls to talk football. More than me. I don't blame them. Keep commenting on the poll, man. Anybody can really. Yeah, Dak is trash, man. He's 2-5 for a reason, bro. We ain't gonna talk about that scrub. That guy's a bum. He's a bum in the playoffs. I've been telling Cowboy fans that they didn't want to listen to me, and now they got the reality check. Are we back? They're showing Eminem still. That's cool. Eminem is doing, All right, here we go. So the Rams kick it off 23-24. Tight game. 8 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock in the fourth quarter. You got 8 minutes and 10 seconds. And it's a commercial break again. Yes, sir. Keep them quiet. Or the Dallas Cowboy fans are quiet, man. And it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they would be talking right now if they won. And that's the thing. The one thing they didn't want to do was go one and done. That's what Cowboy fans were hoping they would win because they can't enjoy the Eagles tomorrow because they know they're not going to be able to do anything. Right? And that's the thing, man. They're going to have to hope now they got to hope the Eagles lose tomorrow just to keep it even. Right? And you're going to hear them talk shit. Oh, look at y'all. Y'all bums. Y'all did this, but y'all lost. That's what they're going. Even if we lose, they're going to sit there and say we're bums. Y'all look at y'all. Y'all came and beat the Bucks. I mean, y'all lost to Jordan Love, and Dak threw a pick 6. So it doesn't matter what we do. Jalen Hurts can have a worst game as possible, right? Y'all had that better seed than us, and y'all fouled away to a fold like usual, and that's the truth. So I don't give a shit what the Eagles do tomorrow. I think we'll win this game because I think the Eagles are going to be amped up now because the Cowboys went home. We don't have to play the 49ers, and we get to play a home game. I think they're going to be amped up, or we get to play in Detroit. So Swift's going to be amped up to play his old team if Detroit wins. So, I mean, anything can happen. It really can. It's the playoffs, man, right? It don't matter what you do in the regular season. And I said it from an example. It's about the coaching. And if the coaches can get the shit together and they can actually do what they're supposed to do, because, listen, we got the talent. We got the talent. And we got the talent to go back to a Super Bowl. I don't think we have the coaches. And I can't wait to see what we do tomorrow. We're going to find out what the coaches are all about, right? You better take care of business tomorrow because this is an opportunity. You have a clear path to go back to the Super Bowl, man. Like, think about it. Who's really in your way? Who's really in your way other than the Lions, maybe? Let's say the Rams beat the Lions and they come back and beat them. You got a chance to play the Rams in Philadelphia and you beat them? And let's say the Packers beat the 49ers also in St. Clair? Who are you playing, Jordan Love? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Really? Think about that, man. Think about look, everything is set up perfectly. And even if you do play the Lions, Jared Goff ain't no world beater, but you got to be able to stop that run. But who I'd rather play if we do beat the Bucks, it would be the Rams. I'd rather play the Rams because I don't think they can. They're not physical like the Lions. The Lions would run the ball on us. And I would be scared enough. I would be scared if we can actually wrap up. Here we go. And he throws it away. Second down. Come on, Rams. Come on, man. Send us a present right here. Come to Philadelphia, man. When we beat the Bucks, if we do. Let's see if Jared Goff can put it together, man. Is Jared Goff going to choke? They run the ball, and it's third down. So they got to convert right here, man. They got to convert right here. (23-24), tight game. Goff, 3rd and 4. Let's see if he can convert. Goff looks, fires, incomplete. Jared Goff had him and throws a bad ball. Good defense, by the way. That was good throw, but just a better coverage. Let's see. Did he overthrow the Amon St. Brown? Oh, he had Amon St. Brown wide open. Let's see. Yeah, he missed him wide open. Huge loss for Jared Goff right there. That was money right there. If he connects there, that game's over. Good defense by the Rams, by the way. So now Matthew Stafford gets the ball. Here's the kick. He almost bobbled it. Good thing he didn't. So now the Rams get the ball back with 7:18 remaining. The Rams got to go down and score right here. It's a 1-point game. I think Jared Goff missed an opportunity. I would have ran the ball right there. It's 3rd and 1, right? 3rd down. Why are you throwing the ball? Run the ball. I would have done a jet sweep or something like that, right? Do something creative. Maybe even a pass to dump into the running back, or a pass a screen pass to the running back or something like that. Like get Jahmyr Gibbs out in the backfield. I don't know why you would make Jared Goff throw to Amon St. Brown when he was covered. But that was a bad throw by Jared Goff. I mean, he had him wide open. So it wasn't a bad play call. It was just I wouldn't have never called that play. But then again, I'm not on the field, so who do I know? But I would have called a run pass right there. I would have never called a pass. I would have called a run. It's 3rd and 1. All you had to do was run the ball. You needed what? You needed 5 yards. I think Jahmyr Gibbs could have picked that up. And you still have another down too. You still had it on 4th down. So if you don't get that, you go for it. I would have went for it, honestly. It's almost the end of the game. I would have never punted it. I think that's soft, man. I would have went for it, honestly. If we don't get it on 3rd down, we're going for it on 4th. And we're gonna make sure we end that game. Because think about it, you don't want to give Matthew Stafford that ball. You don't, right? Because if Matthew Stafford has a chance to win the game, this is where he's dangerous. He's a guy that can he's came back before and won games. We've seen him do it. So I mean, I would have went for it if I was Dan Campbell. I would have took a shot and hope my defense didn't have to go out on that field, right? I would have confidence in my defense that they can stop the Rams. Like, okay, I'll put my offense on. I'll ask my quarterback that I traded for from Jared Goff, right? We paid him. Hey, go win me this game, right? This is why you pick quarterbacks. Go win me this game, Jared Goff. Go win me this game, right? I'm putting the ball in your hands. Whatever happens, what happens. But at least I have faith in my quarterback. I don't think you should have punted this situation because that just shows me you don't have faith in your quarterback. I don't know, man. That would just show me I have lack of faith in Jared Goff to get it done. That can win me the game, right? That's playing scared, in my opinion. Dan Campbell looked like he was playing scared. He was playing scared. He was playing it safe rather than go for it and try to win the game. You go for it in that situation, right? What do you got to lose, right? Say you don't get it, right? But at least you know your quarterback had a chance to win you the game. You put it in your quarterback hands. Even if you miss it on 3rd down, I would have went right back to Jared Goff and said, go win me this game. We're going on 4th down because we believe in you. But now you give the Rams back the ball with 7:18 remaining, so they have enough time to go down and score. I don't know, man. I would have never done that. Here we go, Stafford. And they're going to run it. They're going to bleed as much clock as possible. But they got to hurry up. They got to go. They got to at least kick a field goal. A field goal can win this game if it doesn't go to overtime, I believe. If they get a field goal in this game before the game is over, they can win this game. If I was Dan Campbell, I think Dan Campbell lost them the game, man. Because if they go down and score, it's over. The game is over. They don't have enough time, I don't think. And the Rams are going to run as clock as much as possible. I would have went for it if I was Jared Goff. I would have went for it with Jared Goff. If we don't get on third down with Amon St. Brown, we're going to go for it again. We're going to hope our offense can pick it up. Look, Nakua is breaking free. I told you that I would have went for it if I was the Lions. I would have never gave the Rams back the ball. Now you got a chance to go down and score. They're going to go down and score right here. They're going to punch it for 6. Your defense been struggling. Why is Dan Campbell not being aggressive? If I was Dan Campbell, I would have been aggressive. If we don't get on third down with Amon St. Brown, when Jared Goff missed them, I would have went back and said, Jared Goff, go win me this game. Now you give the ball back to Matthew Stafford. They're gonna. I don't like that call. I think that's playing to lose, man. You're playing safe rather than go out there and try to win the game. If anything, you put faith in your quarterback that he can get it done. Stafford dumps it down, screen. I mean, I think that coach lost him the game. Why wouldn't you tell Jared Goff in that situation? You needed a one drive to keep the drive going to continue the clock. And you missed it on third down. Why wouldn't you tell Jared Goff, hey, go for it, right? I have faith in you. Go win me this game. You got so much explosive on that offense. And you punt the ball and give it back to Matthew Stafford where your defense can't stop nobody? I don't agree with that call. What are you saying to your offense? Dan Campbell lost them the game if they lose this game. Because that's situational football right there. Good play. Who was that? CJ? And that's what we're missing, man. He just flipped Higbee. Higbee is shaking up. Who was that? CJ? Who flipped him? Yeah, that was CJ. CJ just flipped him. Was that Garner Johnson? Higbee is hurt, man. Wow. 2nd and 10. Hopefully he's okay. I think CJ just tossed him on his salad, man. Tossed him on his behind. He flat out tossed him on the ground. What a hit by CJ. Then I missed that guy. That guy was physical. That dude just laid him flat. Flipped him on his behind. Yeah, you definitely going to feel that. Oh, it looked like he fell on his knee. Hope he's okay, man. Prayers up to Higbee, man. He's walking off at least, so that's good. But looked like he was shaking up after that big hit right there. 2nd and 10. Let's see what Stafford can do. Can Stafford come back and win this game? Stafford looks, fires, caught by Puka Nacua again. Nakua's having a nice game. He's having a nice game. Was that Cooper? Was that Cooper Kupp? Might be Cooper Kupp. My fault. Yeah, that's Cooper Kupp, number 10. I thought it was Puka. My fault. So Kupp with the catch. I think Dan Campbell lost him this game, man. Listen, they're going. If I'm the Rams, I would grind them as much possible. Make sure they have less time to come back. You want to grind as much as possible. Don't try to take it at once. Stafford. There's a flag on the play. It's got to be holding on defense because there was nobody open. Yeah, it's going to be on defense. Offense. Wow. Okay. So it looked like he held on Aiden Hutchinson. So 3rd and 4. Now let's see if McVay beats aggressive and goes for on 4th down. Let's see who has the balls to go for on 4th down in this situation, right? 4 minutes and 17 seconds. This is a playoff game. You gotta let your balls hang, man. Dan Campbell didn't want to go for it. Let's see if the Rams make them pay for this. This is a good game, by the way. It's a 1-score game. Two very good teams right now. Come on. They got to hike that ball. So they're going to set the game clock. Let your nuts hang. If I was Dan Campbell, I would have put it in Jared Goff's hands to go for it and win me the game. I would have never gave the Rams back the ball. You don't give Matthew Stafford the ball with time on the clock, man. That's a dangerous quarterback right there, especially when you know the history of him coming back in playoff games. I mean, not playoff games, with the Lions. You know his history, right? So why would you give Matthew Stafford the ball, man? Why would you do that, right? When you know McVay is going to be the type of guy that's going to want to win, right? I don't get. I think Dan Campbell, what he did was absolutely horrendous by him, and he's going to look at that, and it's going to reason why they lost this game. Because if I'm Dan Campbell and I don't get on 3rd down, right? Because you're only a yard for picking up the first. I would have went on a 4th down. I would have never punted it. I would have said to Jared Goff, if we don't win this game, at least I know I had a chance to show as much confidence for you to get it done. Go get it done. And I would hope my defense can hold them at least to hold them, maybe get a turnover. But now you give the Rams the ball back with time remaining on the clock in a 1-score game. I would have never gave the Rams back the ball. You got to be aggressive in the playoffs, man. And the best teams are aggressive. And good defense by the Rams. No flag. And that's what you want, man. So they're going to punt the ball. Okay. So now you look at maybe Campbell was a genius. He had trust in his defense. Okay. That looked like holding to me, but it don't matter. Listen, man, let them play. If they're going to do it, let them do it both sides. Just don't want to call it one side. Does the Raiders fake this punt right here? No, they're going to punt it. All right, go. 4 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Now Jared Goff has a chance to win this game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think both of them are not aggressive enough. Like which coach is going to be the reason why they lose this game, right? Is it going to be Sean McVay, or is it going to be Dan Campbell? Like, who's going to have more balls? Who's going to actually say, you know what, fuck this, step kicking the ball, punting the ball again? Let's go for it. Let's have some balls and let's go for it, right? It's a playoff game. We have the best. We have the fans in our stadium. Let's go win the game for them, right? Like, you got to think this drive, you will have to go for it, right, to try to end this game, right? Let's say the Rams stop you on 3rd down. Do you go for this? I think you have to. Bucks Eagle fans are praying the Rams win. I mean, realistically, I don't think the Rams win this game, right? I would wish they would, but I think the Lions are a better team. They're a better defense. I think we would have to take care of them. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think we play the Detroit Lions in Detroit for a division round. And I think if anybody who can send them home, it's the Eagles, because they have the weapons that can exploit that. And we can run the ball on them. And that's what I think needs to happen. We have to be able to win and send them home. It looks like we're going to have to get that job done. If we could take care of the Bucks tomorrow. That's going to depend if we win against the Bucks. And that's sad, because I wish it wasn't a Monday Night Football game. I wish we had a game today, right, to see what happens. I don't like the fact that we have a Monday Night Football game. I don't like that. I wish Monday Night Football games wasn't playoff games, because now you got to wait for another day to see what this team does. So it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter what the Eagles do. They have to go out there and take care of business tomorrow night. Whether the Rams win or not, it don't matter. If the Bucks beat you, it don't matter what the Eagles do. They're going to go home. You got to take care of business tomorrow night. It's going to depend what the Eagles do. But if I had my way, I would love to play the Rams in Philadelphia. I think that would be an easy win right there. Than going to a Detroit Lions team that is physical with the football and has a very good defense. I think the Lions might give us a little bit of fits, but not as much. But I think it'll be a close game. It could be a very good game. But also, we've seen the Eagles do crazy things. They could blow out the Lions. You never know. But you never know. This is a Lions team that's very different. But wouldn't it be awesome? Deion Swift comes back home and we play a former guy like C.J. Gordon Johnson. Think of the headlines. Think of the headlines, man. Think of the headlines, bro. CJ might be able to play a former team. He might be seeing us, man. It might happen if we take care of business. It's going to depend what we do tomorrow night. Whatever the Eagles do tomorrow, it's going to depend where they go. Either on the couch or in Detroit, or it looks like in Detroit for the playoff game. Here we go. Golf. Montgomery. Yeah, they look like they're going to win this game. That's a huge you can't let them do that. So now they're going to grind out the clock. Golf just threw a dump off, and Montgomery, yeah, you got to make the tackle right there, man. He juked them out of his shoes, man. First and 10. 2:48 to go. Second down. Why are you going to the 2-minute warning, man? Call a timeout right here. Wow. Okay, so McVay ain't going to call a timeout, so it's going to go to the 2-minute warning. Oh, man. It's going to be very interesting now. Could you imagine the Eagles go out there and they beat the Bucks and we play the Lions, man? They said Slam's better than Jamar Chase. Yeah, I mean, they're stupid. Lamb couldn't even do shit against the Packers. Yeah, of course they say that, man. Because Cowboy fans don't know football. And that's the thing. Cowboy fans are too stupid to understand a logical football, man. That's why it's so hard for them to understand. CeeDee Lamb's a slot receiver, right? The number one receiver would have taken over the game. And that's why I'm saying, yeah, they thought he was better than Jamar Chase. He ain't better than Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is that number one receiver. He's the number one receiver. Justin Jefferson is the number one. He ain't better than CeeDee Lamb ain't better than him. I don't think he's a top 5 receiver. I think he's a good receiver. I don't think he's all that. I don't. I think CeeDee Lamb's a good receiver. He's a good. He would be a good number 3 for us for the Eagles. But as a number 1, no. Even in Oklahoma, he wasn't a number 1. Marquise Brown was. Marquise Brown was that number 1 receiver. CeeDee Lamb just became the number 1 after Marquise Brown left. But if you remember, Marquise Brown was that number 1 receiver. He was the number 2. He played mostly in a slot in college, or number 2 as a receiver. He never played as a number 1 until that final year when he was supposed to be drafted. You know what I'm saying? My apology. But Dak outplayed Love outside of the 2 picks. They'll say that. Yeah, of course they will say that. But too bad the Dallas Cowboys lost. I don't give a shit if Dak Prescott had garbage stats and almost beat Love. He didn't, though. I don't give a shit what Cowboy fans say. They lost. They're home. They're in the basement, or not in basement. They're at home. They're on the couch. They're eating Doritos, sitting and watching other teams play. They're not playing next week. They're not playing the day before next week. They're done. It's over for them. They're not playing the following week. They're not going to a Super Bowl. They're not going to an NFC Championship game. They're going home. They're at home right now. They're getting ready for the Pro Bowl. The meaningless Pro Bowl. And Dak didn't outplay Jordan Love. Jordan Love was scoring 30 on him. Jordan Love outplayed Dak in a heartbeat. They can say whatever they want. Even the stats say Jordan Love outplayed him. Jordan Love did not turn over the ball. Dak did. Dak threw 3 picks today. 3. Or was it 3? Was it 3? Or no, it was 2. Excuse me. It should have been 5 if you want to be real. Here we go. Caught. First down. And the Lions are winning this game. We're going to either play the Lions or the Bucs are. First and 10. That's a huge blow for the Rams right there. This is what I'm saying. What coach was going to be aggressive? If I was McVay, I would have never given back the ball. You had to go for it. But they punted it. You played scared. And this is what happens. Dan Campbell was able to win this game. Dan Campbell gave him the game pretty much. Gave him the game. And McVay didn't want it. Credit to Dan Campbell, man. It got to be a good feeling that he was a former player and he's able to take them to the playoffs. So now we get the Lions, man. Man, we play the Lions in Detroit, bro. That would be awesome. All right, man. So it looks like we're going to play the Lions and we beat the Bucs tomorrow. So we might be seeing C.J. Gardner-Johnson again. Wow. We got to take care of business, but it looks like we're going to Detroit. If we can take care of business tomorrow night. It either will be the Bucs or Detroit playing us in Detroit. So we don't get a playoff game at home. We'll be in Detroit, which is fine. We travel very well in Detroit too. So it's going to be I want that. I want the best teams. So we got tomorrow night, man. Let's go take care of business. And let's go play Detroit and let's send them home, man. That's what I want. I want that would be an absolute great. Imagine DeAndre Swift have to come back to Detroit, man. Swift comes back to Detroit. Great season by the Lions, man. Great season. It looks like it's going to be over. Shout out to Detroit, by the way. It's going to be interesting what happens. It's up to us now. It's up to us. Listen, the Lions are a very good team. You know what I'm saying? You have to go out there. You got to play for real. We can't look shaky against the Bucs. We got to make a statement that we're that team. This is a very physical team. They've shown they can run the ball, and they can get Jared Goff comfortable. He's dangerous. The Lions are a threat, man. Their Lions are a threat. But here's the thing. We can be a threat too. And I think we play our game the right way. We go out there and we take care of business against the Bucs. We can beat Detroit. We can. I don't see anything special out of them. Their defense is good. But listen, we got the talent, man. We got the talent. It's going to depend on who's hungry enough. 23-24, Lions win. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. We're going to get up out of here, man. So, yeah, we got to take care of business, man. We got to take care of business tomorrow night. I can't wait, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I want to see what this team does. I can't live stream it tomorrow because I'm going to watch it on my computer because I don't have ESPN on my TV. So I'm going to watch it on a link. You know, I ain't going to tell you the link, but I'm watching on a link. I watch my game tomorrow on my computer. So, yeah, man, it's going to be fun, bro. It's going to be fun. There we go. So 23-24. You might be seeing C.J. Gardner-Johnson again next week. Let's go to Detroit. Yeah, I think we can beat Detroit. I do. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is how I want it. This is how I want it. This is how I want it, bro. So let's see the poll. 30% said no. Yeah, they're Cowboy fans. It got to be. All right, man. Y'all have a great one. Peace out. And always, fuck the Cowboys.